Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Get my butt kicked as the Awoken. Let's say F the Awoken, and instead just play random. Is there any challenge I'd want to do right now? Not really. I feel like I'd have to consider the challenges and be like, you know what? This challenge is the one I want. This one's for me. High damage spells. Oh my god, please give me Stygian. I feel spell deficient right now. I need spells. Yeah, you know what? At least we do have some spells. We actually have a lot of really good spells here. Buff, debuff, Seraph, Wicklash, Wicked Blaze, 2 Vents. Really like it, actually. Let's see what our champion is. Reform or Harvest. I also have to admit, the Accumulator is a pretty interesting unit. Being able to harvest and gain makes him a very good tank that can actually go in the back. You put him in the back, you put all of your dregs out in front, they die, they can come back with Wicked Blaze, we can add more reforms. Pretty good unit, but Dark Calling for the Rector Flicker is also very interesting. The problem is you don't know what you're going to reform. You know, if we get imps, maybe we'll get good imp value out of them, but is it really worth it to have the reform? I don't often take reform, finding it a little bit difficult to work around. The upgrades are pretty nice for the Rector Flicker, getting +5 and +10 damage on reformed units, I think. Let's give it a shot. Let's give this Dark Calling Rector Flicker a shot. 5 energy when a tomb unit dies, spell upgrades get an extra slot. I don't have any tomb units, ergo, well, I mean, I don't really have any way of upgrading spells right now, but let's go for the Lightstone Casing. I like getting these early, because then at the shop, you can always just dump -1 energy on a spell, and it's like, fine. This is also, believe it or not, fine. It's entirely dependent on draw, however. If we draw 2 dregs, or 1 dreg and 1 train steward, and the negative capacity does not hit the top floor, we're okay. So this is actually fine. So we can put out the Rector Flicker, we can put out a Train Steward, we can actually just ice one with a torch, so we have a couple of different outs there. And all this is doing is just giving us a burnout target. So I'm thinking, alright, what if we drag and Wicklash. I'm realizing something though, by playing everything at the top, we're not playing anything at the bottom. You'd think that would be obvious. Everything will die to a 1 energy vent. In that case, let's play you there. Actually get some damage dealt. We got 1 dreg back. Maybe I should have let that Train Steward die, but we would have taken a little bit of higher damage as a result. Perform an enhancing unit. None available. Okay. You're gonna hit the pyre once for 2. That's honestly okay. Nothing was able to come back via reform, which does kind of suck a little bit. Enhancing unit with +5 attack and apply burnout too. I hate that you're living. Right now you're gonna hit the pyre twice. I'd actually prefer if you did not do that. You are taking 108 damage, which is pretty good. That'll mean you hit the pyre once, I think. No, it didn't? I guess we killed the healer and did damage to the tanky unit so that they were underneath the 20 damage threshold. Quite far underneath the 20 damage threshold, I guess. Anyways, there's a couple of dregs, you're dead. See, this was an easy fight! We only took 10 damage there. We don't need to reform units. Honestly, Descend and Daze can be pretty strong. I feel like I haven't seen, well, you know, I guess we did have a cave-in recently, a couple of runs ago, I think. Didn't get too much value out of it though, couldn't make it work. Hornbreak, good damage spell. Welder Helper might come back with the reform, which could be a good thing and a bad thing. If it comes back, we can always dump the armor on another unit. But if it comes back, maybe we would just prefer not to play it. Maybe there's not enough room. Maybe we'd prefer a damage dealing unit as opposed to a Welder Helper. It'll burn out though, which is kind of nice. We might be able to make imps work. We might want to go capacity though, so we can play the imps like behind other units and then have them burn out slowly. We do need units. We also do need spells. We only have one imp. We could take a Hellhorn unit or a Remnant unit. Remnant units might work better with the Rector Flicker, but honestly, with the Reform Flicker, I really think a Draff is outstanding, like a 10 out of 10, but we can't get a Draff. At least from the Remnant unit. But we might be able to get like the Paraffin Thug, giving us more gold, and we have extra upgrade slots on units, so maybe this is where we want to be. And maybe even the Wickless Tycoon for some extra cash could be decent for us. So consume. Let's consume a vent to do a buttload of damage. We'll make a Wicklash free. I'll even spend on a reroll, you know? Why not? I mean, now we can just make the vent just do 20 damage, and if we make it holdover, it's 20 damage to all units every turn. That feels like a pretty good card if we could make it work. Spikes 3. I really don't care about spikes. Oh no, my units die! Oh, wait a minute. That's what I want. Maybe 0020 says, Abe's volume game to voice ratio is perfect for putting in headphones and listening. Well, that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm glad it's working. We could also put the Rector Flicker at the bottom, that way we get the Reform back immediately, but I think we can wait. It also does protect us from the gold collector spawning up there. Well, at least we got the torch. If I put you here, you'll die. A Dreg will die though and get us another Harvest trigger. At some point, we're gonna have to deal with this unit, but if we get the Vent, we can kill him in one hit. Right now we're taking 10 damage from the Pyre. I mean, it's honestly not that bad. You know, we can kill you. It's gonna be this. It's a bit of an awkward play, and we're not preventing this Sinner's Burden, but at least we do get a kill. But now what the heck are we gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? There you go. Now you're taking 10. Hits with an additional plus 10, 0 available, huh? Why don't we... Oh. Let's put you up here then. You should help us to get a couple of kills up here on the next turn. And then, let's put out a Welder Helper. We can't kill the Welder Helper at all, but we can at least put him out there. I think everything at the top is dying. Yeah, that's good. We finally got our Vent, so for 0, this should still do 40 damage, I think. Unless it does 18 damage, but that's still also perfectly acceptable. We got a couple of burnouts, or a couple of dregs. One dreg can live for one attack if we put him out there. I'd much prefer, though, to just have a couple of dregs die, so I can reform them, but they're not gonna die on this turn. So I suppose what we should do, honestly, is just drag, and get some gold. We got 10 gold. Oh, you're taking 64 damage, which is pretty good. And that did seem like a pretty okay turn. And our Pyre hasn't taken any damage yet, which is fantastic. They might take some damage here, I'm noticing. Really? I can't kill you? No, wait. I can get you down to 1 HP? Oh, I hate when this happens. I hate when this happens so much. You have 10 health. I can't kill you. You're gonna hit the Pyre once. A torch, and a Wicklash doesn't do it. That's only 9 damage. I need to do 10. I hate you. I hate you so much. Well, what we can do at least is just buff this unit so that they're not gonna burn out immediately. suppose it doesn't matter what else we play in that case. We'll just slowly burn down this boss. And can our dregs get the job done? Ah, they can. There's our good vent. Apply burnout 2, enhance with +5 attack. Vent. You're gonna hit the pyre once. I mean, I hate that we even got hit once on the pyre, much less getting hit twice. This is kind of what I wanted. But we're still kind of, we're searching for better cards, better units, and whatnot. We need to put some upgrades on stuff. Now that I have this draft, this is the unit that I want to upgrade. I might even want to duplicate him, but let's actually go units first. Alpha Fiend, Consumer of Crowns. Well, probably not going to make this too playable, only having 2 imps in the deck. We can go Alpha Fiend though. That's a pretty decent backup play, I think. We could even make it big. I'll be honest with you though, a big draft that does a ton of damage. We can even give it burnout too. Dude, I think that's the way to go. A 30 times 250 draft burnout 2. I just like the way it feels. I like the way it, I think it's gonna play. I think I like it. Purge a unit, get an upgraded version later. Purge a spell, get an upgraded version later. You hate to see it. Just like the absolute worst event. And yeah, I know you could up, what are we gonna get rid of? A dreg? No way in hell am I getting rid of my draft. I guess we could have gotten rid of the Alpha Fiend, but it's gonna be like 4 fights until we get him back. And then he's gonna have like revenge, gain 1 damage. He's not a tank. Like, it's so random what you get. I feel like you just dump a spell because you're gonna get rid of him anyways, and then, you know, if it gets pyre health, you freeze it, and then it's overpowering. I really don't see any other real option there, really. Anyways, let's dump some units out here. I don't care if anything dies. We're gonna bring it back. We don't have a lot of good options for keeping the, okay, well. We do not have a lot of good options for keeping the burnout stacks going. You know, we don't have a consume +3 burnout, whatever that one's called. Really want to play 2 torches here. If I can just keep everything from getting to the top, I'll be happy. How come we're not taking any damage? I don't understand. Ah, because you don't go first, you go third. So you're gonna hit the drag in the front and you're not gonna take any damage. Understood. We did get our Alpha Fiend back. It does get stronger. You know, the strike will maintain itself as it dies and burns out and comes back. So it is, you know, half decent to have out there. That's a friendly unit with burnout, with +5 attack and burnout 2. You know what? Put that on the Alpha Fiend. Let's see what else is happening here. Nothing. Nothing. I could do an extra 19 damage to you. You're gonna make... Everything is making it up to the pyre next turn, so I'm really hoping for like a good vent. Ooh, yes, I see. Well, at the very least, we can prevent some damage. You know what? This will actually prevent a whole lot. I don't want to play you next turn. I want to wait on you. We do kind of need a vent. At this point, something is going to make it up to the pyre, but as long as we have a vent, I'm okay with it. I also do want this draft to die, so I will put them in the front. I don't mind that at all. Put a drag out. Make sure to vent. Okay, now we're only taking 4 damage on the pyre. We did get another welder helper. We can keep the Alpha Fiend going. The problem is, if we put the Alpha Fiend down here, he's just gonna, if we buff him, he's just gonna burn out. We're also only doing 14 damage here, which is not that good. 2 dregs have burned out. You're burning out. And you have burnout 1. You do have a vent. Okay, I'm like... Welder Helper... Dripfall... Vent... End turn? I was gonna say, I really need this draft to come back, though. It's the only thing that can actually do some freaking damage here. They're taking 224. I would also love it to... You know, it can't come back around. This is the only time we can play the draft, unless we get the Reform card next turn, which we have a pretty decent chance of doing. Would really love a Whiplash, though. Just saying, just saying. They're doing 300 damage, though. Now we're doing 10. And we didn't get the Reform! How did this game get so hard all of a sudden? Ay, 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 ay. Give me another one. Give me another one. I refuse to give up. Never give up. Never surrender. No burnout champion sucks. I think it's all champions. Like, I'm just not getting good champions in the last few runs. I mean, I guess the Awoken Spikes and Rejuvenate champion runs, we kind of got a little bit screwed in other ways there. Consume Seraph, likely the easiest Seraph. Harvest or Resolve. Okay, well, you know what? How about this? How about we go Harvest? We'll have an A-B comparison test. Sure, give me a whole buttload of energy. Spikes 3, why not? I don't care if my units die. Oh, my units are gonna die? My champion cares not about unit deaths. It's what he lives for, it's what he dies for. Well, I mean, actually, we could engulf in smoke, but I honestly kind of prefer if you get a little bit toasted. I'll engulf up there you go. Okay, I like this. You know what? These entombed explosives might actually be quite helpful. They might actually be extremely helpful now that I'm looking at it. Like, you're already dead. Torch you. Torch you. Everyone's dying. I'm liking the run so far. I actually am. I really am. I mean, we have a 33-39 champion on the bottom floor. Everything's dying. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Whenever you can do the first trial and take no pyre damage, you think to yourself, oh, we're doing it! We're doing it! And you know what? I'll take another entombed explosive. Why not? Put it on the Rector Flicker floor. Just let him burn out. I'll take an imp. Why not? I'll take the Rage Imp too. Still would love a draft. Just saying. Could go unit and upgrades, or spells and upgrades. Ritual battles would definitely benefit from being cheaper. Engulfed in smoke from a double stack. I think we'll go unit though. Strike plus 5, Horned Warrior, a 34. Give me the Alpha Fiend. A multi-strike on the Alpha Fiend is a great pickup early. We didn't get it, but we could just large stone the Alpha Fiend. Put him up on his own floor and then like ascend him, descend him later. I kind of like that because if we can put multi-strike on him now, he's immediately a 50 damage unit. And here I don't even know what to upgrade. It's like I don't know. Dregs, I don't really care about. Well, I guess I'll just save my money. Dun 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 dun. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Spikes guy sucks. 10 armor doesn't really bother me too much. We're gonna have like the middle units here on the floors be the 5/1s. 5 attack, 1 health minions with 10 armor, even if they hit the pyre. I'm not really that worried. Now, Alpha Fiend, you gotta go out somewhere. You're a big component to this fight here. I think I will put you up there though. And honestly, I hate to put my Rector Flicker out here to die, but I really want that rage bonus to apply to everyone. Specifically, so I can get these guys closer to death. Bum bum bum. No way I'm killing you, you're gonna make it to the pyre, but we're gonna kill this discipled foot soldier at the very least. I mean, it's possible maybe I can kill you. I'm gonna need to draw a lot of torches though. No, pyre's gonna take 3 damage. I'm not that worried about 3 damage though. That's not a problem. Ooh, actually. Look at that. Yoink! I don't know if negating the healing actually mattered at all, but I would like to believe it did. Can't kill anyone with a torch. Our Alpha Fiend should be able to get the job done. It's an annoying fight otherwise, though. I'm actually tempted to try to figure out a way of killing him now. Like, what if we do Ritual of Battle, apply Rage 8? It makes you do 45 damage, man. That's pretty decent. And then, what? That increased the damage by 4? I guess we're dying on the spikes, huh? Well, I was hoping for a little bit more out of that. Out of that stealth. That's still fine. I mean, we only took 4 damage on the fight. Oh, there's our entombed explosives. Can't even frickin' play them. Oh, there you are. That was not too bad. That did not go too badly. Draft is kind of what I'm looking for, but we really do need a mold before we can make the draft work, and I feel like we need a mold before the draft so that we can keep bringing back units. We have no vents, do we? That was last run. I don't know, I played so many runs in the past hour, they're all kind of burned in together. Burnout? Apply burnout. I want the units to burn out. I want them to die and come back into my hand so I can, or to die and buff my champion rather. I mean, we could try to build a burnout floor, but without the burnout champion, I really don't think you need a lady. We should probably take another unit, but we could always duplicate the Alpha Fiend, especially if we can manage to get a buff for the Alpha Fiend. Multi-strike. I never take the Branded Warrior. Let's give him a shot. It's hard to keep him alive and get kills for him, but if we can make it happen, maybe we can do something with that. I don't really see duplicating a card as being the way to go. Maybe I should be going left more, you know? Rage 16. Maybe I should be going left more and trying to duplicate whatever my best card is. You know, not worry about trying to build a deck with other cards, just get the best card you have doubled. Maybe that's the way to go. Disposable account, you're gonna have a nap. Have a good nap. Apply stealth 4 to units. Honestly feel like the rage might be better. It's a lot of rage. It's a lot of rage. And then we'll make a really good vent. Awoken draft, Stygian draft, Umbra draft. Stygian, I think, would be the best one here. was really hoping for an Ancient Synergy, and we got it. Just a super high damage spell. I feel like this is what I've been lacking in all of my runs that I've recorded today, is some sort of a damage spell that just kills enemies. It doesn't care what type of enemy they are. It just murders them. I feel like that's what I've been waiting and looking for. Harvest. Well, if I play you down here, you're dead, but I will also kill 3 units down here. Gain 3 energy? We're not gonna be able to play Ritual of Battle, but I still think you do it like this. Hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. Now we have, what is that, a 1530? It's pretty good, it's pretty good. Rage 4, so you come out as an 18 unit? Honestly, I'd rather have the drag out, let's be honest. Should have paid attention to the double bomb. Did a lot of damage to our Alpha Fiend. But really, our Rector Flicker can probably take care of the top floor by himself. I'm not that worried about him. Wine, 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 wine. GT Quirk says, I'm watching the stream and half watching Total Recall for the first time. It's a good evening. Important question. The old one with Arnold Schwarzenegger from like the 80s, or are you talking about the new one that I've never seen? Because I don't know which one's better or not. I just know that the old one with Arnold Schwarzenegger is a great movie. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I would like to kill some units down here. The old one. It's a great movie. It's a weird movie, but it's a great movie. Deal 50 damage at the front enemy unit. I don't want to do 50 damage to you and just have you not do anything. So I guess we'll just build up a couple of things up here. Taking 162. So we have buffed the champion quite prodigiously here. I do like an Entombed Explosive. And I like just continuously buffing him. You do need to attack once. Should have killed the other minions in the other order though, to not take damage. Okay, you're taking 55. Hey, the Branded Warrior, can he come out? Yeah, why not? I should have played the, yeah, okay, you know, fair enough. I guess we'll do it like that. And then I should have probably torched the unit. Oh, I guess torching him wouldn't really matter too much. Anyways, here's all of my my rage built up. Bum, bum, bum. Deal 5 damage, apply rage 7, double the amount of rage. Enhance friendly units. So this will kill all units that have 0 burnout. Wax and Spike, very dangerous. I don't think we take anything here. We're not really running on rage. And Dark Deal to do damage and apply rage, it's not like we have a healer, so this rage is just gonna make it harder for us to actually do anything. It's a spell, we can target enemies with it, we could target a backline friendly unit to do more damage, but I mean, we could also target like a Dreg or an Entombed Explosive, but I don't see Dark Deal being that good for us. But I'm gonna take it anyways because it's a rare card, and I feel like we should take a rare card. Demon Fiend we can play. Steelworker we can play, Lady of the House we can play. You can play Demon Fiend here. I think I will go Capacity. We need to play more units to die on the Harvest floor. But we can take Demon Fiend because we're gonna get energy back off of the Hell's Banners anyways. Upgrade units, get a Remnant unit, Artifact. You know what? What I've learned recently, I think, is get some freaking artifacts. Extinguish abilities trigger an additional time, +3 magic power. Both really good. The magic power means that we don't really need to upgrade the torches, but extinguish abilities triggering an additional time means that these are 100 damage. Entombed Explosives are 100 damage each. That's pretty freaking good. It's pretty freaking good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Harvest? Why not? Could have gone for the burnout, but let's just beef up this guy. Multi-strike. I'm not really that worried. So eventually we're gonna find floors with 1 clip defender and 2 light harnessers. The Alpha Fiend can kill one of them, the Demon Fiend can kill the other one. So I think this is okay. And our Rector Flicker can probably get strong enough that he can take out the tank. So this might be sketchy, but I think it'll be fine. And honestly, with the Entombed Explosives dealing double damage, I think it actually just means that we kill immediately, right? Like, they're both dead. All right, I mean, you love to see it, I guess. All right. Well, you're dead, and we're getting a trigger, which is lovely. Oh, hey, look, more units. All right, how about if I do this again? Look, you gotta love it. I'm like, I want you to die somehow, Mr. Train Steward. You're not. Oh, you love to see it. This will make the bomb free. It's a bomb! Now that's getting 2 kills. And now you're gonna make it? I really don't care. Because if you get to the next floor, now you gotta fight a Demon Fiend. So I think this is the run that we're building here. Explosions, a Rector Flicker who gets all the crap, and then we just let units move up and then we just punch the crap out of them. It seems like it's working. Seems like it's working just fine. Oh, hey, look, units. I wonder what will happen if I play a bomb. Oh, hey, look, 2 of them are dying now. End turn. I like this. This is easy for me. It's easy for me to wrap my brain around. It's good. It's good. Actually, I think that's the play right there. Wow, you're all dying. That's insane. How? I haven't even done anything yet. We're only taking 20 damage. Well, you know, if we ice you, we play another Dreg, we can play Ritual of Battle. Now we're taking 6. Well, okay, we actually took a lot of damage, but it all got healed from the harvesting. But I don't know, that feels like it worked extremely well, and it was extremely easy. Oh, the Remnant Host is very good. Also, Intent on Death is insane. Remnant Host will summon drafts that die, which will buff our champion, and also this will summon 4 drafts that will all do damage, which will buff my champion a total of 5 times. So it's plus 10, plus 50 whenever you play this. All right, I'm gonna go for this. I know we could have taken the Trigger Extinguish, and with Waxer Snuffer, that's pretty good. But I'm really hoping, honestly, to just be able to hold over mold it over and over again. That could be insane. I gotta think about where to go here. We should probably upgrade, but spells or units? I mean, the molded holdover is really good. It keeps overkilling the boss to rub it in. I just like knowing that I won a round once. Let's go spells. If our units were not a problem, let's go spells, see what we can get. And you know what? A free mold every turn seems like a very good idea. Plus 20 magic power and consume. Let's make a good torch. We could also consume this ancient synergy, but we can make that extremely cheap, which I would much prefer. Tomahawks! Hello, welcome. Thank you for the cheer. Show love 1000. Hey, how much for you to play with your old friends? That's right. You and Baza were saying earlier that you wanted to play some like Rocket League or Smite or something. I had a headache. I took a nap earlier, but now I'm okay. But also, call me back on Sunday is like the earliest I can make anything happen. Apply days 4. That's pretty good. Now you gotta go stealth, right? Like that's just how you win this game is stealth holdover and then you just stealth out of control. I feel like that's way too cheap though. You know, we could also really buff the crap out of rage. You know what? F stealth. We've won with stealth before. Let's buff the crap out of rage. Plus 10 magic power. I will buff an ancient synergy. I don't mind. It was all my money though, but that was intentional. Card removal. Let's remove a torch. And a train steward. I'd rather have the dregs because the dregs can fit in one capacity and they cost 0 to play. Spell shield 2. Honestly, I don't see this being a problem either because yeah, we have a couple of spells that we use for damage, but we also have just a ton of high quality units. 4 damage, sweep, slay, gain rage, 2 stealth, 8. 13 damage, probably gonna be 15. I kinda like this. And I know I'm doing the trial. Look, I'm scared. I'll admit it, I'm scared. I think we'll be okay. Rector. We'll summon an Alpha Fiend. I'll summon you at the top, I don't care. Ritual. You sweep. You attack first, so you will kill the dreg no matter where he is. You will hit the train steward and kill him though. And we're doing 51 damage, it's pretty good. How much to let me be one of the old friends? How about $1 million? I cannot play the Demon Fiend, I don't have the units for it. That is highly unfortunate. This is a highly, highly, highly unfortunate turn. What we can do is either buff our own damage, not to a point where we're killing this Master of Light, unfortunately. I think we should buff our damage, and then torch you, and then purge. Nah, don't purge your spell shield. Play the stealth. That's not great, not great. But we did get a couple of cards I've been looking for. Tiresome Climb and Ancient Synergy. Ancient Synergy will punch through the protection, barely, but it will punch through. And Tiresome Climb will daze a unit for 2 turns, so we can always just ascend like the Quill Marksman up to kill him. But we should play a couple of units and get some energy refunding first. We get 3 energy, so we can play 6 energy worth on this turn, which means we can play everything. In that case, I think we'll start with the dregs to keep buffing our champion. I think that's quite important. We can play a branded warrior up here. He's not gonna die. He's gonna come close, but he'll be fine. Then this will kill the front enemy unit here. This will deal with you. Now we have a lot of heavy hitting units who are kind of making it up. And where's my tomb units? I have 4 of them. Oh, the RNG, like, yeah, I know. It fiddles with the RNG of your card draw a little bit, but I have 4 tomb units and I'm not drawing any of them. It's like turn 4 right now, turn 5 or something. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Like as a result of not getting any of the draw that we need, we're kind of getting a little screwed. That'll get you a kill. 48 to 72. You're not gonna get a kill, but that'll get you a kill and apply rage. So that's what we're gonna do there. You're gonna kill my branded warrior, nothing I can do about that. So I think we'll just reform back a dreg. And then we'll put train steward, dreg, Make sure you get at least 1 kill. Prevents pyro damage on that turn, which is pretty good. What's coming up? Nothing of any real circumstance, unfortunately. How much for you to turn on googly eyes? $100. Yeah, you're gonna hit the pyre real hard. Unless... we play the Entombed Explosive, and then we play another Entombed Explosive. Well, no, we don't need to play the other one. And it's also not an Entombed Explosive. We prefer this one to be down here with our champion because it summons all the drafts. Mold back a... is there capacity? There is capacity. This guy will burn out. There's not capacity! Well, it'll still burn out up here, I guess. And do a bunch of damage. Never mind then. So we're dying. But watch this, watch this. No, it doesn't work! Because you're gonna summon 2 drafts, which is actually 4 drafts, and they're gonna buff your health, but then you're just gonna kill us by hitting us. We need something else on this turn. Well, you know what we do have? A Molden. We gotta put you up here. We'll mold back the other Entombed Explosive, though. It buys us another turn and does a decent amount of damage. Do you torch? No, don't torch. You want this guy to take a hit. This is fine. I mean, yeah, this is good. This is good. Might as well give you some rage. Everything's looking good up here. I almost can't believe everything's looking good up there, but that's okay. We got all the slay triggers, which is what we wanted. We even hit a few times. All the stealth is gone. 50 damage. I mean, here's the thing. That's 100 damage. This is 100 damage. I can't believe we're making it out of this fight living. But we're making it out of this fight and we're living. Man, those drafts do a lot of damage. There's 4 of them, so they do like 80 damage each. Really, I just want them for buffing the champion. Subsuming Blade. Another direct damage card is actually not that bad. It can hit our own units. Now, I do like Votavary. A Votavary every turn buffing our champion by dying. I like it. I like it a lot. Move a unit to the front and apply armor 10. Reshuffling my units could be pretty good. The armor is like okay. It's also cheap. We're not really dealing with armor though. I think I'm gonna skip this. Let's avoid just adding good cards. Let's add cards that kind of synergize with what we have in the deck already. I don't even know what this deck really is. It's kind of just working though. Remnant Host. Endless on the Remnant Host would be amazing. But I think we do want card removal. We could duplicate something, but really our best unit is too big. It's too big for duplication. Let's get rid of these last remaining train stewards if we can. Again, because we would prefer drafts. I'll also start removing torches. The dregs can stay. Large Stone. Double Large Stone Alpha Fiend? No, we want multi-strike on him. Large Stone Votavary? No, we want the Votavary to die every turn. Large Stone Remnant? No. Burnout +1? No. The only thing we'd want a Large Stone is like the Demon Fiend or the Branded Warrior. The Demon Fiend I could understand because then this Demon Fiend could tank and has a lot more health. We could still maybe, you know, push him up and down. like push some of these units up and down with the Ascend card that we have. That's why I took it, by the way. Maybe Votavary with the burnout? That way it dies every turn? I don't mind if it lives for a turn. Who cares? We took capacity, right? Yeah? Alright, you know what? There you go. Congratulations, Demon Fiend. Get upgraded. Branded Warrior, you just need a little bit of extra attack. You suck. I hate to be so blunt about it. So Alpha Fiend with the multi-strike, it's what I've been looking for. Plus 25 HP. We'll dump this on the... I actually feel like the Demon Fiend acting as a tank is okay, and then maybe I'll just keep buffing the Branded Warrior this way. And if they die, we'll just bring them back with burnout cards. And if they die, maybe we just don't care about them. Spell Shield 5, buff with armor. Spell Shield is not going to be too difficult to punch through once we play the Demon Fiend and the Alpha Fiend. We don't have like, well, no, we have a vent, I think, that'll kill these units if we can draw it. For now, though, we did get the Votavary, which is really good. And can I play both the Alpha Fiend and the Demon Fiend? Oh my god, I can. It's so good! So we actually want the Demon Fiend at the top because they're gonna eventually be the tank once we get the Ascend card, but for right now, the Alpha Fiend can start punching. Alright, that's pretty good. And the Votavary draws 2 cards when they die. It's so good. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about it, but that is quite good. This guy's gonna make it up. You're gonna make it up. 50 damage. Actually, 1 Entombed Explosive here kills everything. And we still hit twice. Then, 1 Entombed Explosive here kills everything. No, it kills the front enemy unit. You take 25 from the champion. Okay. Ah, because it does 50 damage twice, you have 51 HP. That sucks. That's still fine, that's still fine. Branded Warrior, you should be played. Rage bonus. I mean, honestly, on the Alpha Fiend seems like a pretty good call, but we could also buff the Branded Warrior so they're more likely to get kills in the future. I don't think they're gonna get kills anytime soon, but you never know. We'll buff you. And then ice you. Gets us another harvest trigger. Yeah, still want the Votavary out. Deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. Still want this out. Dude, I love these Entombed Explosives because they're actually allowing me to punch through the enemies a lot faster than I thought they would. It's great. It's actually fantastic. Deal 2 damage. Well, you know, there you go. No, don't give him armor. I actually let a unit live by doing that. That was highly dumb. But there's our draft summoner. We'll bring it back every turn. Our Rector Flicker is gaining 50 HP off of this. That means they're also gaining 10 attack. That's pretty freaking good. You're dying. You're living. Play the Votavary. Play anything. Play a Dreg. Play the Molded. Again, we're just looking to draw units. Oh, I can't even play you down there. I can play you here. I also like the separation of duties these floors possess. The bottom floor is all about placing units to die, especially garbage cards in our deck that we have and we're not getting rid of, like the Dregs. Do a lot of damage, try to kill minions with spells. And the top floor right now is heavy, Hellhorned. You just have a tank, you do a bunch of damage, you hit a lot. I like the separation of duties here. It's nice, it's helping. By the way, summon a bunch of drafts, please. Plus 60 health? Oh, you shouldn't have. Return this card to the top of the draw pile. Hold up. It didn't draw itself, but it said when it died, put it at the top of the draw pile. I guess Extinguish happens after it goes in the draw pile. No, before it goes in the draw pile, so it wasn't in the draw pile or something. I don't know. Because when you play that Sacrifice Imp card, you can draw the same imp that you're sacrificing. That's just what I was thinking. It didn't work that way, though. Okay, you're dying. You're not dying. You're not dying. Let's keep buffing your rage. You know, this Alpha Fiend also a very good rage buff target. I like that. We need Googly Eyes. I haven't gathered all these pitchforks together for nothing. Googly Eyes or Riot. Well, you know what? I'd like to see you try. Okay, Votivary. We're not gonna kill the Votivary this time. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna mold back our friend, the draft unit. Gain another 70 HP. All of a sudden this Rector Flicker, I mean, look at his stats right now. 67, 270. That's pretty freaking sweet. Sweet. I was gonna say swell. Actually, get more kills. 67, 36, 117, 117. You might as well just get another hit and get a kill, honestly. Hey Tomahawk, thank you for the gift sub to Trendalore. Now you can't riot. Let's put the Remnant Host in the second position. Keep buffing you. Can't quite kill you. That's fine. Our champion is 83, 365. If I could make that ascend holdover, eventually I could maybe ascend them up to the top floor in the back. I feel like that might be a little bit too much, but maybe it's not enough. By the way, you've already taken 1,000 damage? I wasn't even paying attention to you, and you are toasted. I'm liking the run so far, I really am. A 9,400 champion. What? I don't know how to play with the Reform champion, but the Harvest champion I understand. You put all your units on his floor, and that's it. Endless to a friendly unit. This is actually pretty good. Any one of those tomb units could just be endless over and over again. The Devourer of Death is also interesting, but we're actually okay killing units, I think. Just having an easier time bringing units back endless and having them not have burnout, I think is better. Dun, 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 dun. This looked normal until you scrolled up and I saw the particularly big demon fiends on the same floor. Devourer of Death is kind of cool though. 15 times the soul count. Like, if 100 units die, it's 1,000 damage. 100 units aren't gonna die. 20 might die. Just, that's actually like 300 damage. I don't think Devourer of Death is that good. Like, I know we have the double, well, it's like, okay, so actually, it's double that damage. I don't know, maybe with Waxer Snuffer and bringing it back, Devourer of Death could be some good S. We don't really need energy. Card draw is handled once we play the Extinguisher. More capacity? Play more units on the same floor? More, you know? I think it's heavy capacity time. Bottom floor was a meat grinder. I hope that we can keep grinding that meat. That's all I'm gonna say. I would like to upgrade my spells further. Holdover. I mean, actually, a holdover vent to kill support minions seems extremely powerful. We can always give it more magic power too. I like this. I do like this. We'll make this ancient synergy a little bit cheaper. We gotta start upgrading our spells more, but If we can take the trial, dude, lose my health. 7 energy on turn 1. I mean, we don't need it, but do we need 25 gold? No. But I'll take it anyways. You know, we don't need it, but it is helpful to be able to play an Alpha Fiend, Demon Fiend combo if they both show up on the same turn. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Enemy units appear in each floor. That is easy to deal with. It's 10 damage per unit, and there's 7 of them, so at most is 70 damage, but we're gonna have the ability to kill them. And an Entombed Explosive does a very good job of helping to kill some of these units. And we did get the Demon Fiend and the Alpha Fiend, and we have units that we want to play, so maybe this is like the perfect type of draw to have here. So, Demon Fiend, Explosive, all of a sudden this will get 2 kills. Then I think, honestly, you start on the 2nd floor. That way you can put out the Alpha Fiend, who's gonna get 2 kills. And you could also put out a Train Steward, but I'd much rather just put out the Alpha Fiend and get 2 kills. Now, this guy, he's gonna make it up. Every turn we're gonna get garbage in our hand. It sucks. But I think you're okay with it. I think you just say, you know what, it sucks. Oh well. So that's 10 damage. You're dead. You are not dead. I almost don't believe it. These freaking extinguishers. I hate them. I hate them so much. Tank Awesome Dude, do you have a YouTube channel? I do have a YouTube channel. The link has been provided in the chat. And all this stuff does go up on YouTube eventually. Branded Warrior can go out. I hate that the gold collectors live, and I really do. And honestly, maybe we should have started on the bottom, because if we started on the bottom, maybe we could have killed the these units before they started moving up and added all this garbage to my hand, because I'm having a hard time playing cards now. At least we're gonna get good draw, so we can get more cards to play, but these self-mutilations are really clogging up my hand. Luckily, we do have these free tomb units. I kind of forgot that they were, in fact, free. But we're also not really killing too many things moving up. Man, this blows, in fact. Kill you. Play you. You're not even dying! Oh, God. It's fine, it's fine. And this isn't even trial. This is not trial. This is just, we're not designed really to handle these 190 HP units. It takes a long time for a champion to get buffed. Now he is getting 140 HP on this turn, which is lovely. Okay, you have to die, I'm realizing. The front unit has to die, so the Votivary is going in the 2nd position. If we play Event for 1, everything's dead here. So self-mutilate, self-mutilate, vent. We're slowly buffing up the top floor with attacks, getting stronger. Units are having a harder time making it through. It took a long time to get here though, my lord. And hey, Devourer of Death, nice to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Firm handshake later. Man, this fight sucked. Honestly, it's kind of why I had so much HP though. Just something that I could use to kind of get through the fight. This guy has 7 soul power. Da 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 da. I'll play an imp. Oh, we only got 3 drafts out of that. But our champion is a 150-600. But, like, he's a good tank. But he doesn't do as much damage as I would like. I'll take another Votivary, absolutely. This card is great. Fatal Melting is also a good card, but we have damage dealers now. Our damage dealers is Vent. I had to look for a second. Imp in a box. I kind of like it. Again, good value. We can just kill the imps to buff our champion. Okay. I was told there would be a riot. People are lying to you. I want to duplicate that draft card creator that we have, but I also would like to heal the pyre and just upgrade spells a little bit more, considering that we have extra spell upgrade capacity. Our units are also essentially fully upgraded, the units that we care about anyways. So I think we will go spells. Make things cheaper. What spells need upgraded though? Two draft tumors are okay. Tumors. But, we only have 1 mold holdover. Maybe another mold holdover is the way to go. Or maybe we just remove cards and then get rid of the bad torches that we have, like a torch and train steward. Let's heal. Daze when they hit the pyre, enemies get -1, extinguish, apply armor 5. So this is actually extinguish armor 10, which is really good. Mud, hello, welcome, how's it going? Unless we don't care about the armor. And we don't really care about the armor. Well, that's garbage. All right, double stack. Sure. Fine, Rage 4. You've done it, game. You made me take Engulfed in Smoke. There was nothing else there worth taking. Congratulations. Ancient Synergy. 24 plus 30, so 54 damage 3 times. I actually kind of like this consuming. Not because I want to get rid of it, but because it will kill units. And buy me time. So I'm gonna make this good and consume. Holdover Engulfed in Smoke is just powerful as all hell, but I mean, you can play this on your demon floor. All right. I mean, that essentially, I think, wins you the run right there. Because 4 on your demon floor every turn. Tomahawks, thank you for the cheer for the cause. Oh god, the riot has started for no googly eyes. But yeah, for the, what was I even gonna say? For the Ancient Synergy, I like this consuming just to get kills and to make it easier for me to live temporarily, kill enemy units that make it up. In Engulfed in Smoke, if you play it every single turn, your top floor, your demon floor, nothing's gonna happen to them. They're not gonna take damage, they're gonna live forever, and they're gonna kill the enemies. You love to see it. So goodbye Torch, goodbye Train Steward. 30 cards exactly. Consume Seraph. Consume Seraph does suck, because we have a couple of holdover spells, but we can always just play a spell to never see it again, even if it has holdover on it. We just gotta pay attention. So you wanna play the Rector. You wanna play a Torch. Make sure you die. I think we might wanna even play the Branded Warrior down here. It doesn't really accomplish that much though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 capacity. 7 capacity is actually really good up here. You know what, you can go up here. You can die. You can get rage. A unit made it up, we'll deal with them. We'll save Engulfed in Smoke. We might play it though. I hate playing the Alpha Fiend at the top floor right now, because if I do, it means we're not gonna be able to play the Demon Fiend at the front, but if we Engulfed in Smoke every turn, it doesn't matter what order we play them in up here. They'll be fine. So let's play the Alpha Fiend, who takes the hit, and then if we play another unit, we'll get our energy back. So you know what? Entombed Explosive comes out, saves the day. And we could take 15 damage, or we could kill you. Or kill you. We need to consume a card to play Engulfed in Smoke. Well, we don't have to play it. We could save it, but I kind of would like to play it. That buys us a lot, because now we don't have to play it again, and it bought us 4 turns of not taking any damage. Oh god, now we have to choose the Mold or the Engulfed in Smoke. I don't even know if there is a choice you can make here. What are you gonna mold back? Entombed Explosive? God, we need to do some damage quickly. 25, 34, 25, 25, 34. You're both gonna make it up to the pyre right now, which blows. If we play a Dreg and a Mold, we can play the Demon Fiend. I think you got a Mold. Just in order to play the Demon Fiend on this turn. Because we'll get energy back, and then we can just keep playing Engulfed in Smoke. You're taking 43. I really don't mind that. Maybe I should have, though. Evened out this stealth instead of stacking it up. I do like this Imp in a Box, though. That's a good card to have right now. Okay, everything's dying up here. You're making it right now, but a Vent will kill you. But I think I'd rather Vent down here to get multiple kills. So we'll Welder Helper. No, we'll, yeah, Welder Helper first, then Rage Imp. Then Holdover. Yeah, this'll work, this'll work. Play this here, get a couple of kills. 94, 200 champion. Finally got a Votivary. Engulfed in Smoke or Vent. Having the Vent every turn is so nice for the champion. So you know what? I mean, are we gonna let the champion try to kill Seraph on his own? 30 damage a hit. Okay, if we do 100 damage, we need to survive for 30 turns, which means we need 900 health. Dude, we can get 900 health. And finally, with these Votivaries, we can actually get a whole bunch of card draws, so the holdovers don't really matter so much. This turn's gonna blow ever so slightly, ever so slightly. How does it look up here? You're gonna hit the pyre for 10. Sorry, didn't mean to choke on my own words there. We don't need to play the Vent. We could consume it, play the Ancient Synergy instead. We have a Torch coming up, more Entombed Explosives. We're actually doing a decent amount of damage here. Okay. Do we let you make it up? I think we let you make it up. Now we gotta kill you. Okay, so we'll play Ancient Synergy down here. We'll play Vent here. I wanted to stop that 15 damage unit making it up. I think we needed it. Good, because now you're dying, and all of a sudden everything is coming up Millhouse. We do need to save the Vent though, so we'll play a Ritual of Battle and consume it. I mean, it's Rage 16. Excuse me, it's pretty good. Summon 2 Draft, yes please. Rage, yes please. Maybe I played these in the wrong order because we're not gonna get that many Draft, I suppose, but whatever. Oh, GT Cork, thank you for the gift subs to random people. And we're doing 3,000 damage. Hold up. Sorry, you're dead. We just killed Seraph. I don't know how. I appreciate it though. Our champion is gonna have 200 damage and 600 health, so they made it. Harvest champion. Can't go wrong. Okay. We've won a run. It's like the first victory in 4 runs, I feel like. So, what have I learned? I like the accumulator. I like the fact you can just dump your dregs on his floor and just let them die to buff yourself. I like the fact that we were playing as Hellhorned there because we had access to targeted damage spells as well as good damage units that we could put at the top to kill the units that made it up past our champion. Because our champion starts out real weak, but he gets stronger the more units die. And by the end of that Seraph fight, he was at 200 damage, but he started at 30. And a lot of units on the 7th fight against the Penitent and against Seraph on the 8th fight, a lot of units were making it up floor after floor. We needed to do a lot of damage to them to kill them. We could have even had possibly some stronger units at the top floors to deal with it, but the Alpha Fiend Demon Fiend combo was good enough. Plus, having all these entombed explosives with their double extinguish was enough damage to kill them as they moved up. How would we do this if we didn't have all these tomb units? More high damage spells. You know, that holdover vent was pretty good. An Inferno could have done it, you know, on a single floor, just constantly be playing it holdover every turn. More heavy damage units. I mean, we could have duplicated Alpha Fiends and Demon Fiends and just kept playing multiples of those. We needed more damage, but we had it with the tomb units. They're the reason why we won this run, really. And that double extinguish trigger was fantastic. It was very good. In any case, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.